heard that a certain local entrepreneur has been filling safe deposit boxes. I vote we look into it.
Gentlemen, I need your steady hands to remove a competitor from the political scene. The reward is golden.
Okay, you can't go wrong with gold. The Harvest and Trustee Bank is
Right. Okay. Here we go. Stealth job. Doing it in stealth. So I've got the saw, shotgun, tomahawk, awesome. Ammo. Gonna get the body bags.
It's heavy, so bring strong people. Get the loot to the escape van. At least as much as you think you can. Good luck.
Okay, that's everything we need, I think.
My inside man stashed the drill you're gonna need for the vault around the back.
Let's
Recon
go.
the spot to find it. Make your move on the...
Bonk.
Okay, the vault's got to go.
Okay, right, that's good. I like that there. I like to bring the roaming civvies here. Speak of the devil, there's one. Okay, so let's see. This door's open. That's very good. Quite a lot of stuff's going to come through here. Oh, that's perfect. That door being there, absolutely perfect. Oh, there's the bank manager. Where are you going? Outside? Yeah. Let's just check whether you've got... Right, that's the camera. Right, so the chip's there. Okay, so there's no point going after you. I need to get rid of as many guards as I can. Right, that's not good. Those glass things being there. So the fact that the bank manager's not got the key card means pretty much I can ignore the bank manager. He's just like a civvy at this point. Alright, okay, so there's no cameras. That door's open as well. There's a camera there, so I can't lure anyone out. This, I basically have to catch people here or on the stairs, and I have to get rid of all the guards. This may be a long night. I can drill this once the two people there. Oh, you're going to go upstairs. Oh, you're coming outside. Ah, awesome. Right, okay, so let's mask up. Okay, so there's a civvy walking there, so I don't want to do it till he's gone. Oh. Where'd that guy go? So he gone up the stairs. Oh yeah, he's there. Right, hopefully I shouldn't get caught doing this. Just question marks, just question marks. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, that's good. Alright. I'm just going to leave his body there. Actually, no, I'm not. Let's bag it up. Right. Don't come out the door, don't come out the door, don't come out the door. Alright, chuck the body down there. So that's one guard down. I'm going to go and get a civvy and another body bag. Ooh. Down on the ground, monster.
Get down!
Good move. That hostage will cost them time.
Come along now.
Come on. Ignore the bank manager. Yeah. Boom. There we go. Now, who? Alright.
Down on the ground! Get down!
You haven't got the key card, so I don't really care about you.
Come on, come on!
But I may as well bring you over here. Oh, I didn't pick up the body bag. So, basically, on this map, you've got 4 guys. There's always 4 guys. There's 3 roaming guards and 1 guy in the security terminal. The guy in the security terminal, who controls the cameras, can only be got at if you've got the key card. Unfortunately, I don't have all the stealth skills to get by and get the key card without everyone seeing me. So I have to make sure I take out all the security guards, and that way, once I've taken out all the security guards, I can drill that door and people won't hear it. The problem with that is this can take some time.
I don't think I saw anything. That's okay.
So that's 2 guards down, which is good. I just need 1 more guard down. Once I've got 1 more guard down, I'm going to put the body over here. Bloop. Once I've got 1 more guard down, I can drill that door, kill the guy inside, and I am home free. But I need to know where that guard is. Oh, there he is. Now the perfect thing would be for him to go in that room directly opposite. If he does that, I can kill him. If he doesn't, then I have to wait for him to do something silly. I have to be able to get out of the way just in case he comes here. When he moves. Come on. You know you want to move. The quickest I've ever done this mission is 22 minutes. That's when things have been perfect. I.e. the bank manager had the security card, that door was there, and these security guards did silly things.
I think I got the radio wet when I was
Okay,
watching
perfect.
the
Perfect. Right, so that's answered. All 3 roaming guards are down. The bank manager's down, so we can drill the security room. Take out the guy in there. And once we've taken that guy, no one. There's nothing to see here. This is not the drill you're looking for. So 164 seconds. No one can see that, so I'm going to take out a second civvy. And I've got 1 civvy over here already. Oh, I missed one. Now, through my experiences, if you get 2 civvies over there behind that truck, no more spawn at all. However, if you get 1 there, oh, stupid. If you get 1 there and 1 over the other side, occasionally another one will spawn. So I try and always get the same ones 2 over the same side. Now this is going very well. This is going very well. happy with where we are right now. So, all quiet on the Western Front. We just need to get into the security station. Actually, I should stay near it, because when that door opens, I'm not sure if the security guard realises he's about to get shot in the face. So, 2 minutes. Right. And cable tying the civvies is a must. You have to do that. I've tried shooting the civvies, and more than 2 spawn. So you've got the choice of shooting them, and that costs you money. Oh, Jesus. Shooting them, and that costs you money, and you're shooting probably 3, maybe 4. Or you can cable tie 2. Now I've got 6 cable ties, so, you know, if you cable tie 2, no more spawn, so you don't have to shoot anymore, so you don't lose any money. The number in the bank is static, so I kind of worked it out as this was a good economy. Alright, hello.
Get down!
I would like to show you my
the
gun.
ground.
It's very pretty.
Don't you dare move!
It's a very pretty gun.
Come
This
along
guy
now.
over here likes my gun too. Why don't you two talk about how nice my gun is? Okay. Alright. Have a seat. Have a seat. No, over here.
Come on.
Fuck it. Alright. Theoretically, no more will spawn. Theoretically. I've never seen more than 2 spawn when I've got 2 over there. But, it's not to say it won't happen. So, this door's nearly done. When this door opens, I'm going to shoot the guy in the face. And I've got 3 more cable ties. Now, you can take these guys over here. That's fairly safe. However, I have had where these guys over here have alerted the guys behind the other side of that barrier. And then they've alerted the rest of the place. And they've alerted the guys in the main room, who are the ones with the panic buttons. So my current theory is that we shoot this guy in the back. Onto his pager.
It's gotta be a short.
Onto the pager, onto the pager. Right, because I've done 4, he throws a bit of a strop. So, as you see, there's 2 over there. There's a guy outside. These 2 here can be alerted by the 2 on the other side of that barrier. These 2 here. Especially the guy, because he moves backwards out of his chair. These 2 here can set off the alarm underneath the counter. So, my current theory is I go in here, shoot those 2, and shout at everyone else, then run over the back there and shoot those in the face, because I've only got 3 cable ties, so everyone else has got to die. So, I shoot those 2, shoot those 2, and probably cable tie those 3 there that you're looking at now. But we'll see, we'll see. There's no guards, there's no safety, so pretty much I can do what the hell I like. There is a way that you can drill into the vault without alerting anyone in the front. However, I have got this thing here, and that makes a lot of noise. So I have to take everyone out if I want all the money, and it works out cost effectively. Okay, this is the bit where my heart starts pumping. I can feel it already. Whew, right, deep breaths, deep breaths. Don't know why I'm sneaking anymore. There's no one around. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your background. Spare the
On
civilians.
the ground, all of you!
Keep an eye on the civilians.
Down, all of you!
Right, he starts shouting a lot. Blah, blah, blah. Dead, dead, dead.
Everybody, stay down. Stay where you are. Don't move.
That was risky. There's two people trying to call the police then. I have soiled myself, and that's no lie. I will in a minute. I really need a pee. Right, okay. Pick up the drill.
Okay, great. I've got that thing to the vault.
Now, as you see, I've cable tied those two guys over there. No more civvies walking around at all. It's brilliant. So, throw this over here.
Nice. I'll start her up.
Okay, I'm going to start that up. I am going to go for a quick wee, because we have got 356 seconds, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, and we're back. That's really loud. Okay, what do we have in here? Keycard. Oh, useful. Right, okay. So because we're on a reasonably high difficulty, there'll be loads of these guys. 5 of them. That's really loud. That's the only problem with this thing. Restart that, and then I'm going to throw myself. I'm going to throw myself down some stairs. I have a skill on the skill tree, which means my saw does more damage when I'm hurt. So I'm going to throw myself down the stairs a few times. Whoop. Donk. Whoop. Donk. Whoop. Donk. 2 more times should do it. One more.
I'm hurt bad. I can sure use a medic bag.
Okay.
Anyone got one?
Him moaning basically means it's kicked in. So these would normally take 2 to open, 2 hits. Instead, it takes 1. So we got 28 grand, 28 grand. So I can't remember how much it costs to kill those guys, but that's quite a lot of money back right there. I hope the sound's not too loud. Basically now all I'm really looking for is the package. Oh, broken again. Broken again. Let's go back and fix it. And I think one of the reasons they put these packages around the place is in order to encourage, to give you something to do. Oh, loud. Might turn the volume down. options, sound. There, I'll turn that down there. Okay. Yeah, there's these packages all over the place. They give you a tiny boost in experience. Hello. Hope you're both still comfortable. And as you can see, no more walk-in civvies. Now, theoretically, it's, as I say, I've seen others appear, but only when I've not stuck to my thing of 2 guys over there. When there's one over there and one over here, then I've seen more. And when you kill them, I've seen plenty. So my suggestion is to subdue 2 of them. And generally over that side, but obviously the way things go, sometimes you can't do that. Right, any more packages? I want packages. Take a look at my package. Oh yeah. Alright, that should be nearly done. Then we will have some fun. Oh. Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, nearly done. Right, come on. 73 seconds. A whole minute. She's dead in a chair. Take all his... Oh. 3 more. Anything over here? No. Occasionally there's one under this chair here. Never seen any in this room. There's sometimes some under the chair there and in these alleyways. There might be some on the roof. The amount of experience you get is pretty negligible, but it gives you something to do. Ah, there's another one. So there's 2 more. There's always one I miss. Always. Hey. Alright, so we've got gold. Last time I came in here there was only 2 things of gold. It's worthless. Oh, this is a bit better. 5. Right. So, having gold is obviously quite heavy. I've led to believe that you can move quicker by jumping. With little hops here. I'm not sure whether I believe that. Hey! Leave now. Why would I leave now? Everyone's dead or imprisoned. Right, 65 each. So say I think it's probably 12 grand. What difficulty is this on? It's either 12 grand or 12 grand or 18 grand to kill those people. And I killed 2 there, 3 there, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. So basically, I've just earned back the money from killing all those people. So I've earned that back already. These profit. These profit. See, and I take ammo bags. You can take ECM jammers, and that makes life a little less stressful. Oh, bloody hell. Hey! You can bring ECM jammers, and that makes life a little bit stressful. But as you've seen, I took out those guys at the till without needing the ECM jammers. So essentially you shouldn't be, if you're doing this stealth, this particular one, if you're doing it stealth, then you shouldn't need ECM jammers. If you do, then you're not ugly. I really don't know how you'd use an ECM jammer on this. I suppose the higher difficulties may be. But this one, you take out all 4 guards, and you know, you kill those 2 behind the till, and you make sure no one rings the police. I really don't know what you'd use an ECM jammer for. Right, so the ammo bags actually work with this chainsaw I've got. So, oh, I remembered I've got a skill that makes me pick up things quicker. That's good. So that's 5 bags of gold, 3 of which are total profit. Now we have some fun. So this is, it can take some time, this bit, so for the YouTube channel I'll fast forward, and for the guy watching, I hope you don't get bored. Do. There we are. Alright, and this is why you bring an ammo bag.
Anyone need ammo?
There we go. So we've got a bag of cash there. Once again, reload. Oh, there's another thing of gold there. Alright, that's that wall done. Now this wall. Right, fill up again. Boo 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 doo, boo boo doo boo boo. Bonk, 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 bonk. This thing's brilliant, absolutely. Just can't believe how I've done this mission before without this thing here, and I've literally opened the whole wall and it took 2 hours. Now with this saw, as you can see, I'm nearly finished and we're on 27 minutes. So this saw, absolute genius. Now, I think there's a thing that makes you pick locks faster. As far as I'm aware, it's 10 seconds instead of 20. So if you think about it, there's what, 5 up to X, so that's 5 times pretty much 24, 25. So that's a lot of seconds, whereas this, no time at all. I don't know why there isn't, for the stealthy, complete stealth people, something a bit better, but there isn't. So if you want to do this mission, you have to have the chainsaw and then stealth stuff on top of it. So the money can be thrown very far, so we'll do the money first. Because basically what I do is I set up a chain of money and just throw it down the road. Whereas gold, I run it out straight away because it's heavy. Throwing it's not going to help. I may as well just take each bag of gold. Whereas, especially now I've got the skill to pick things up quicker. The cash is throws very far and very easy. Hoop. So right, we're on basically 30 minutes and we're very nearly finished. Well, this is a good time. This is about average. As I say, my best is 22. I've just taken some that's taken over an hour just because I'm waiting for that guy to be in the right place. And I suppose that's the fundamentals. 4 bags of cash, is that all? That's a bit pathetic. Right, okay, let's pick up the random cash. This is a nice little earner in itself. I've got a skill which makes this a bit more profitable. That's that done. Boom. Throw those. Right. Now this is the perfect place for the van to spawn. It is of all the places it could possibly spawn, that is the best. It's closest, it's easiest to get to. And also if that van's there you've got somewhere in place to hide your civvies. There are occasions where the guard will actually look behind that dump truck, that dumpster. And so putting your civvies there isn't always safe. It's kind of why I leave civvies till after I've done most of the guards. And that's it. There we are. Stealthed. Killed a bunch of people, but easily earned my money back.
We pulled it off. Fantastic.
And I've got 20% experience for the next contract. Look at this cash, look at the cash. 1 million offshore. 250,000 spending. The experience is good as well. Boom, 9,000. A quarter of a level. And then one of these. Cash or cash. It's going to be experience. Or cash. No. Gun. The ninja barrel. Submachine gun. Oh, silent submachine gun. That's good. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. So our next one, our next contract has extra 20%. I kind of want to finish one of those. Now I've just done that, haven't I? So I think it'd be boring to watch that one again, wouldn't it? I've still got minuses on that one. I do love the non-pros are so much easier because if anything goes wrong, you just restart it. 4 stars. Should I do that? Bank heist again. It's the same bank. More crusher. Framing frame. I'm not even trying that. What about jewelry store? Can I have a jewelry store?
I need partner to collect my
Gold.
Standard back here. Only with
See, I love the banks. So I know what I'm doing with the bank. Fire starter.
Cartel's hard for money.
Framing frame.
I need you to assist me in transferring
Big oil. Again, I've not tried that one.
lobbyists.
Bank heist. Oh. No, I can't do that one again. Ukrainian job hard.
Vlad needs some help with picking out jewelry for
Pro job.
once we party at my
I've got a line on the jewelry store that's just begging to be hit.
Jewelry store. I
I've got
can
a line on the
restart
jewelry
that.
store that's- I've got a line
Okay, let's do jewelry store. Let's see if we succeed.
Okay, crew.
Okay, this one requires different
Classic rap style. Fill those loot bags to the brim.
different set of items. I'll go through why the items. This one, occasionally you have to shoot civilians that are far away. So this has got a sight on it. The ECM jammer, I take because apparently you can use it. I've never used it. If things start going tits up, they go so fast tits up that I've never had a chance to put the ECM jammer down. Tomahawk, because that's the best.
Okay, time for a jewelry hit.
Alright, now
I'll wait for you here. Don't take too long.
first thing to check is the umbrella stand there. I'll tell you why you might want to restart if you see this. Police. Those two police guys there. As soon as you do anything over here, these guys get interested. So I'm just going to go restart. I lose my 20% bonus. It's a pain in the bum. But I'd rather lose that bonus than deal with those policemen.
Jewelry hit.
Engine's running. I'm waiting for you. Don't stick around too long.
And there we are. Second time, no one there. Okay, she's there, which is a pain, and that fence is there, which is also a pain. She, because I'm trying to bring stuff over here, she can spot me as I come across. So what? And there's a guy inside as well. Hello, there's people outside. Basically, you want to keep your cable ties for the people outside, and you only want to kill as an absolute last resort. That safe there is good. There's generally 2 packs of jewelry in there, so before you've even gone in the front, you've got 2 packs of jewelry. Oh, hello. So, sorry, that's down to 4 basically. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Do you have any friends? No, you don't. That's useful. Now, what is your path? Are you going to come straight back, or are you going to go down that alley? You're coming straight back, so we'll do this.
Get your game face on, buddies.
Oh,
No problems whatsoever.
answer this. Alright, that's 1 of 4. Now I saw a security guard inside. Now he can roam around. The perfect place for him to be, I think he's just gone that way. I think I just saw him. There's a guy there. And the security guard comes in here and then goes in that corner there. And that's perfect, because then I can then just shoot through this window a couple of times. And that's actually where having the shotgun helps, because I can just and get him as well. So again, this is part of the agony, is waiting. So there's a woman and a guy in the chair. So that's 3 cable ties used up. So I just need to wait for that security guard to come back. And this is where having multiple people helps. You don't have to sit around. You can, get on Skype. Right, that guy's gone that way. Now I know there's a security guard in there, so I am much better off being safe and waiting. You can go in gung-ho and you can, hopefully... Ooh, there he is. Now I want you to go in that corner there, please. Right, okay, there's never done this before, so I think I'm gonna have to... Where have you gone? Where did he go? Where did he go? I swear he came in here. I just saw him. Perfect.
I think the fittings in my teeth are interfering with the
The
radio.
display cases are smashable.
Perfect. Okay, so although I've broken that window, I don't want to go across the hallway because that can draw attention. Now this is going to cost me money, but I'm going to shoot this bird here.
Stop it! Don't kill civilians!
Screw you.
Get down, all of you! Down on the ground, all of you! Down!
Get down.
Down!
Now that you've taken a hostage,
Stay
the
down,
police assault is going to take more time.
Okay, so I've got these three, but that's 3 of my cuffs used. So I've only got 3 for the people outside, and that's why you need a gun with a scope, basically. Because if there's a guy down the street,
Down!
this is a pain.
Stay low!
So that's now
Come on
4
now.
of my 6 used.
Come along now.
Sit down there, you. So that's 4 of my 6. So now anyone outside causing trouble, I'm going to have to kill. That's going to cost me money. I don't like spending money. Right, okay, there we go. So let's cross over here. And we start this drill going.
Try to keep others from getting near the door. The road is wide open.
And the problem now is I'm going to wait for that drill. So I'm going to fast forward this on the YouTube, and the person watching on live stream, I hope you don't get bored. I'm just going to look around for packages. What you can do at this point is you can take the front and do all that gubbins while that's running. The problem with doing this when you're doing it solo is the fact that if that breaks, I have to come in here and press the button to start it up again, in which time people can get up and call the police, which means that you fail. See? So I'd have to be shouting out there, then I have to come in here and wait for this to go round. In that time, you could easily they could easily get up and ring the police. So, as you can see, the amount we've got to steal is 6. That's because we're on very hard. 1 difficulty above, and you'd need to steal 8. Now, there's only 7 in the front room. So that means you have to drill this safe to get all of them. And so this method can basically be applied to the next one up, because the next one up will guarantee to have that safe in it. So, still looking for packages. I bet there's one out by that dead woman. Now generally you're kind of okay killing that dead woman, especially if you hit it from this direction, because the detection works on the head. So someone can only detect a body if it can see the head. And because her head fell behind a kind of pillar like that one, people in the street shouldn't be able to see her. So as you can see, we're near halfway there. Oh, that was close. Question mark. So obviously somebody can see her head. Now what I could do is go round. I don't think I can cut that fence. Let's have a look. Last time I tried, I couldn't cut that fence. No, so I can't cut the fence. So I'd have to go all the way round and in there. So if basically someone sees that, pretty much I'm screwed. So there's 2 more packages. I bet they're out the front, so I'm not going to bother. Three-quarters of the way done. So yeah. Do. Hello. Killed that bush. I killed it. Now, in the Ukrainian job, it's pretty much exactly the same, except there's a TV screen in that corner with a guard looking at it. And so it's fundamentally the same. I've not actually completed one solo stealth though, but I'd like to. The problem is they mostly appear as pro jobs. And if you get a pro job wrong, you don't get to restart like I've done already with this one. So, bit of a pain in the ass. 40 seconds. And so this is another one like the bank, where basically once you run out of cable ties, if anything goes wrong, you start killing people. And yeah, you're going to lose money. But theoretically you should earn more money than you lose. However, I've not done this one enough to know the exact ins and outs. So I don't know whether the people walking up and down the road spawn infinitely, or like the other one, if you kill enough of them, they stop spawning. So, but that's essentially, fundamentally what you've got to do is you've got to experiment, you've got to practice, which is why I'm doing this now, really. Practice, see what I can do, see how and why it goes wrong. It's like these bags, I can throw them in front of someone, they don't notice. So the bags won't set off any kind of alerts. But dead body, that will. Right, okay, so this part is the part that's scary, because this can go wrong very easily. If it does, then I'm going to bed. Right, here we go. Okay, so essentially we run in and we threaten people.
Get down, people! Down on the ground, people! Get down on the ground! Down, people! Get down!
Right,
Stay down!
so what I'm doing here is I'm bringing him away from the front,
Don't move!
because if people don't see people tied up,
Everybody stay down!
they don't generally
Stay still!
realise anything's happening.
Stay down, people!
So what you've got to
Stay
do
down,
is
all
keep
of you.
spamming that.
Stay down,
Every time you
everybody.
spam that,
Stay down, everybody!
they stay down for a
Stay
bit
down, all
longer.
of you. Stay down! Nobody move! Stay down, all of you! Stay down, people!
And so this is essentially
Stay
what
down, all
we
of
do.
you! Stay down, everybody!
This is how
Don't
you do it
move.
stealth. Sometimes there's people outside
Don't move! Stay down!
will notice, and that's when you have to start killing, basically.
Stay where you are! Nobody move!
Because there's no one around the
Everybody
front,
stay down!
people are going to walk around. Come on,
Stay down! Stay down, people! Stay down, all of you!
come
Stay
on.
down!
Sometimes it doesn't do it. I don't know why. It's a really bad throw.
Stay low! Stay still! Stay down, all of you!
If you don't keep saying that, one of them will eventually get up and ring the
Back to
police.
the car, people.
Nobody move! Stay down, people! Stay down!
And this is kind of
Stay still!
the active boring
Stay
bit.
down, all of you! Everybody, stay down! Nobody move!
Now,
Stay down, everybody!
my suggestion for this is, if things are going well like you've not got a lot of people in the street,
Stay down!
then
Stay down, all of you!
you loot the place dry.
Stay down, everybody!
As in, you take all the
where
random
you
stuff
are.
as well. However, if you've got people who've noticed in the street, and therefore other people are going to
Stay down,
notice those
everybody.
people who have noticed,
Stay down, everybody!
then that's when you just
Stay
take
down!
the absolute bare minimum.
Stay down!
So that's 4, 5.
Don't move!
I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Stay down! Don't move!
Oh, there's a guy out there.
Stay down! Nobody move!
Right,
Don't move!
so it's these ones are looking for.
Stay down, everybody! Don't move!
Now, theoretically, you could just kill everyone, but I don't know whether that
Stay where you are!
makes economical
Stay low.
sense.
Stay down, people!
Right, let's make sure. Oh, there's another one.
Nobody move!
Oh, there's 3 here.
Stay down! Stay down!
There's a guy
Stay
over
down.
there, so I'm not gonna go after those.
Stay Stay down, everybody.
So these are the people you don't kill.
Stay
People in
low.
the street, you do.
Stay down. Stay low. Stay down.
And you don't have to kill these guys because you just
Stay
keep
down,
running back
people.
in here,
Everybody
shout.
Stay down.
Right, I think
down,
that's
all of you.
all of the bags.
Stay down, all of you.
There's a guy there.
Stay down.
So I'm going to start taking this random loot.
Stay down. Stay still.
Oh,
Stay down, everybody. Nobody move. Stay down.
if you see a phone symbol
Stay down.
and you're close enough,
Stay down, everybody.
you can shout at them and they'll put the phone down.
Stay down.
If you're
all of
not close enough,
you. Stay down,
best thing
everybody.
you can do is shoot them in the face.
Everybody, stay down.
So this so far is going perfectly. Nobody in the street has seen me.
Stay down.
I've got everything.
Stay down.
No alarms and no surprises.
Stay down.
Oh, there's a guy there.
Stay down, everybody.
Now there is a guy who comes past and looks in the window. And that's
Don't
generally
move.
where things have gone bad for me.
Stay down, people.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to tag him as
Stay
well.
down. Stay down, all of you.
Alright.
Stay down. Get down on the ground. And
Right,
stay
he's
put.
close enough not to worry too much
Stay
about.
down, all of you.
You want a massacre here?
Right, why wouldn't you pick up this bag? Oh, it's because I've already got one.
Stay still. Don't move.
Right,
Stay down, all of you.
so that's one thing
Stay
to
down.
remember. If you've got a bag, you can't put another bag on. So if you're pressing F,
Stay still. Stay low. Stay down, everybody.
that's the thing. Keep running in here. Keep shouting. Now there's a guy. He was ringing the police.
Still.
So I've stopped him ringing the police by shooting
Stay
him in the
down.
fucking face.
Stay where you are.
So it's cost me money,
Everybody stay down.
but it means the police haven't turned up. And this is why you'd use the ECM jammer,
Don't move.
because the ECM jammer would stop anyone
Stay down.
ringing the police.
Stay where you are. Stay low. Don't move.
So we're nearly there.
Stay down. Stay where you are. Stay down, all of you.
Stay down, otherwise you'll get the same treatment.
Plenty for Vlad. Isn't enough for us? Your call.
Stay still. Stay where you are.
So as you see, I can run away if I want. If things are starting to go a bit bad, then yeah, get the bare minimum. And you can use the ECM jammer.
Stay still. Stay down.
That gives you 40
down,
seconds
everybody.
protection from stuff.
Stay down.
So as you see, it costs
Stay
£3
down.
grand to kill someone,
Stay down, all of you.
and I've made that per bag. You know, I can kill 10 people per
Stay
bag.
still. Stay low. Don't move. Stay down.
Alright, last 2 bags.
Stay down. Stay low.
Last 2 bags. That stops anyone ringing the police. Boom.
Fantastic.
Done.
Just fantastic.
DC now has a jewelry
There we go.
shortage. This is where we come in. Well done, team.
Job done. Not quite the profit of last time, but it's a different mission. Let's see what the XP's like. Probably not going to be that good. Yeah. But it's another one done. Brilliant. Enter payday. Let's see what I get from my card. Adjustable stock. Okay. Right, thank you for watching. That's 2 stealth things done.